All right, what's going on? How's it going, guys? How's it going? Well, I'm going to do a video for you guys. I noticed that you guys are starting to like my church bell videos. And I'm starting to, get the feeling of going back there to what I used to do when I was younger, And I used to go to different churches out here on Long Island, and I used to record church bell videos. Pretty cool. So right now I'm here in Kings Park. I'm going to record the 6 o'clock chimes here at St. Joseph's. Now, this church restored the real bells recently. Maybe about a year or two ago, they restored the real ones. Obviously, there's real bells up in the tower. Now, with this church here in Kings Park, with St. Joseph, it goes off every hour. It never used to do that back then. It never used to go off every hour. And now every hour, it goes off with the Westminster chimes, followed by whatever time it is, the respective amount of bongs is supposed to detonate after the amount of times it plays the Westminster chime. So if it's 1 o'clock, Westminster, 1 bong. 2 o'clock, Westminster, 2. 3 o'clock, Westminster, 3. And then it just keeps going. 4 o'clock, Westminster, 4. 5 o'clock, Westminster, 5. But here's the difference. Now, it rings the Westminster chime every hour on the hour. But at 12 o'clock and 6 o'clock, they use the real bells. So instead of doing the Westminster chime at 12 and 6, it chimes with the real bell. It does a couple of tolls, and after it does a couple of tolls, then it does the whole tower. Like the entire tower, all the bells that are in there, maybe about 4 of them or 5 of them, maybe 6, they all start chiming all at once. And it's pretty cool. The actual church's YouTube channel a while back, because I sent them a message and I was wondering what was going on. I was wondering what happened as to why they stopped chiming the way they used to for several years when I used to come here. And I found out that, the tower was struck by lightning a couple of years ago. And I guess maybe they had the system up there in the bell tower. I don't know if they have it up there, or I don't know what it was, but I would assume that the bell tower actually had the mechanism up there, the system that chimes off every few hours. Well, back then it used to only go off at 12 and 6. Now it goes off every hour. But if I had to guess, they probably had the system up there in the bell tower, and I guess maybe lightning might have hit the bell tower so hard it might have damaged whatever was inside, including the speakers and including the chiming caroling system. You know what I mean? So yeah, if I had to guess, lightning probably struck the tower, hit the speakers that are on the inside up there in the bell tower, and then when it hit the speakers from the inside, most likely it might have damaged the mechanism that controls what goes off at 12 and 6. And apparently, when I watched the YouTube video, as the introduction of the YouTube video, you actually see the real bells inside the tower being chimed, and they're actually struck. There's a mechanism, and they're actually struck by chiming hammers. They're struck by automatic chiming hammers. So it's pretty cool. If I can find that video, I'll try to post a link in the description. I'll look for it and I'll see if I can post it. Because I sent them a message through Facebook like maybe about a year or two ago out of concern, just out of curiosity, because I was going through my old church bell videos. And I said, out of curiosity, you know what, man, let me message them and see what happened. And then that is when they told me that the bell tower got struck by lightning and that the actual caroling system got damaged. And when you watch the video of how they restored the actual bells, the mediator of the video, who was illustrating the video and illustrating the documentary, the main mediator said that the caroling system got damaged by a lightning strike. So that would make me believe, that the speakers that were up in the bell tower most likely took the brunt of it. And since the speakers are connected to the caroling system, most likely the speakers got damaged. The wires that are connected to that thing probably got messed up, and it probably stopped working. And it was out of commission for a while, too. I was for about a good year or two, I don't know. And I was sad. I was heartbroken because I used to go every morning, man. I used to take the bus, every day of the week. I used to take the bus, the public bus, and I used to go to St. Joseph. The bus used to drop me off on Main Street, and I would walk right up. Sometimes I would go in the afternoon, and I would take the bus. And then coming home, I take the train back home. So Well, anyways, I think it's gonna go off soon anyway. I don't even know what time it is. So let me see if I can slide my finger down on my phone and check out the clock. It is currently 5:35. So since it's 5:35, I'm actually parked at the Kings Park Historical Museum because I was gonna park in the parking lot of St. Joseph Church, and the police had that all blocked off over there. There's a cop over there with his lights on, and there's something's going on over there on Pulaski Road, Old Dock Road. Something's going on over there, but it might be construction related because the cop was standing there. Well, he wasn't standing there. He was parked there, and he had his lights on, and there was a traffic cone on the floor, and it had a sign, a black and orange, that said detour. So it might have been construction related. I doubt there was an accident, because if there was an accident, they wouldn't have a detour sign over there. And I saw down the road when I was going straight, I saw what appeared to be utility workers, they're construction workers. So it appears to me there's some kind of construction going on over there. So I'm going to walk. It's a short walk, like maybe about a minute. It's right here. It's literally right next door. So I'm going to take a walk, and we're going to, I'm going to show you guys the St. Joseph Chimes. It's going to be pretty cool. Now, before I continue, this church here now, it goes off every hour, and it stops at 8 o'clock. 8 o'clock is the last time it chimes. So at 8 o'clock at night, it does the 1 miniature chimes, followed by 8 bongs. And then after that, it stops, and it resets itself, and it won't ring again until 12 hours later at 8 o'clock in the morning. And then from 8 o'clock, it just continues on. Westminster, 8 bongs. Westminster, 9 bongs. Westminster, 10. Westminster, 11. Real bells, 12 o'clock. Westminster, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Real bells, 6 o'clock. 7 o'clock Westminster, 8 o'clock Westminster, stop, reset, and then it just cycles all over again. So it's pretty cool. And then obviously every day it plays a different set of tunes. So it's pretty cool. I can't wait to get over there. I can't wait to hear it. I mean, obviously I've heard it before, but I've never, posted an actual video of it. So without further ado, let me get out of the car, walk over there. I'm going to see if I can take my Joby. Joby tripod. And I'm going to see it because there's a staircase right near the door. And I wonder if they still have the railings. And if they still have the railings, I'll just tie the Joby handheld tripod to the railing, and I'll aim my phone up at the clock tower or the bell tower like I did last night when I went to the Catholic Church of the Resurrection in Smithtown to record the Verdin chimes that you guys like so much. Now, the Catholic Church of the Resurrection in Smithtown, I'm surprised that one goes off as late as it does. That one goes off every hour. Because if you guys remember when I was doing the bowling alley video 2 weeks ago, it was like 10:30 at night, and I'm walking around the bowling alley 10:30 at night, and you guys heard the chimes going off at 10:30, 11 o'clock at night. I'm like, what the hell? And there's a couple of houses, and I didn't think it was in a residential area. I did not think it was in a residential area, but it is. That church is right there. The address of that church is 38 Mayflower Avenue, Smithtown, New York, 11787. I didn't think it was near anybody. But if you go to that church, right behind it, there's a whole bunch of houses that go up Edgewater Avenue, and there's a house that is stationed right there. There's a house that's stationed right down the stanchion where the church is, right down the hill on the slab. There's a house standing right there behind the church. I'm like, man, so why is this church going off so late at night, and how are the residents not complaining about a report of a disturbance from the noise? I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't control the church. I don't own it. I don't own the system. I don't know how the hell it works. But you know what? That's what they do, and it is what it is. So, anyways. All right, well, now that you guys know that I have a little bit of knowledge about caroling systems, let's get the hell out of the car. And like I always say, enough with the talking, enough with the yapping. Let's get out of the car and let's get on with the video. Here we go. The chimes at St. Joseph Church in Kings Park. Let's do this. All right, what's going on? Yo. All right, guys. Here we are. St. Joseph Church. The bell tower is right here in front of me. Let me turn the camera so you guys can see it. There it goes. Right there in front of me. The St. Joseph Bell Tower. The bell should be going off in about 6 minutes. So I'm standing right here on the staircase, and they have the railings. So I'm probably gonna put the Joby handheld tripod right here on the stairs and aim the camera up at the bell tower over here so that you guys can see it clear without me having to hold the camera and, have movements. you know. And then from there, we'll get the 6 o'clock chimes. All right. So yeah. All right. Well, anyways, I was wrong. I mean, I thought it was construction related, but it looks like something happened over here. Okay, there's a cop right here behind me, as you guys can see. See, they got the cops over here, and then if you look behind me, they got something else going on over there. I don't know if you guys can see that, but they have what looks like police tape on the building over there. Looks like they have police tape, so something serious might have happened over here. I thought it was construction related, but something further or something else more serious might have happened. So hopefully everything and everybody's okay. All right, well, the bell should be going off in a bit, so it should be going off at 6 o'clock. So I'm gonna put down the jobby right here in front of me, aim the camera toward the clock tower or the bell tower, and then boom, 6 o'clock chimes coming right up. Here we go. St. Joseph Chimes, Kings Park, New York. Let's do this. Hope you guys enjoy it. All right, what's going on? So what do you guys think about that, huh? What'd you think? Huh? Pretty cool, right? Yeah. Well, anyways, I figured I'll show you guys around, and I figured I'll show you guys how it worked. And it's pretty cool. And obviously, as you saw, this was the 6 o'clock chimes. So obviously, like I said before, to give them more proper explanation as to how the system works here, in the morning of the hours of 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock, 10 o'clock, 11 o'clock is the Westminster chimes. Then 12 o'clock, it does the real bells. Okay, it does a couple of gongs or a couple of dings, whatever you want to call it, and then it does the full bell peal. And right after the full bell peal is when it plays the music chimes after that. And then it continues. 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock, 5 o'clock. Westminster, followed by the correct amount of bongs, is supposed to distribute right after the, clock strikes, whatever time it is. When it's 6 o'clock, dings, peal, music chimes. 7 and 8, boom, done. That's it. 7 o'clock, Westminster, 8 o'clock, last one, done. Then it stays silent until it resets itself 12 hours later at 8 o'clock in the morning. So, yeah. Pretty cool, right? Yeah, man, I actually walked inside the church right after that. I actually walked around. It was pretty cool. It was beautiful, man. The way they renovated it is absolutely gorgeous. I haven't stepped foot inside that church in many years. I think the last time I was in there might have been about 3 or 4 years ago, maybe even more. But the way they renovated that church is beautiful, man. It's absolutely gorgeous. Really nice. And obviously, I didn't record when I was in there because I wanted to be respectful. I wanted to be respectful when I was in there. And obviously, it looks like they were getting ready for a mass. Because I walked in there and people were in there, maybe 3 or 4 people were sitting down in the pews. And it looked like the priest was walking around and he was putting his robe on. And he was, he had some pamphlets that were out there. He was putting down on a table and he put some pamphlets out. And they had the cameras rolling, because that obviously in that church, in the back area of the church on top, they have the pipe organ and then they have a stage. Because if I'm not mistaken, I believe it's called Protestant Catholics, if I'm not mistaken, where they have a full music band. And up there, I could be wrong. I don't know. I'm not Catholic, but if you guys know exactly what it is, I think it's Protestant, if I'm not mistaken. Whatever it is that has the Catholic churches that have the full music group. And up there in the back area, they have a full set of instruments and they have a giant pipe organ and they have a stage where they have the choir singers. So it's pretty cool, man. It's beautiful. It's an absolutely beautiful church. If you ever have a chance to go, you guys should check it out, man. It's absolutely beautiful. I remember a long time ago when me and Mariah got engaged, me and my buddy Ethan Mendelson, because Ethan used to live out here in Kings Park many years ago, and this is where me and him used to hang out a lot of the times. And my buddy Ethan, years ago, maybe 3 or 4 years ago, he came over here and he took some pictures with me and Mariah at the church. We even took some videos too when the bells were ringing. It was beautiful, man. Back before me and Mariah were married, when me and her were engaged, we did a photo shoot over here at St. Joseph. And then obviously, at the end of the night, when the sun was going down, we were headed over to Long Beach. When the sun was setting, and that's when I proposed to Mariah. The sun was going down. It was beautiful. It was absolutely gorgeous. The sun was going down directly over the ocean. The sky was just, purple, orange, and yellow, whatever it was. And you can see the sun going down as I'm proposing to Mariah. It was beautiful. We definitely made a full day over here, man. But St. Joseph is absolutely gorgeous, man. You guys should check it out one day when you get a chance. It's pretty cool. So, anyways, whatever it is that happened over there with the cops, I was over there for a while, and they're still over there. So, I don't know what happened. I wasn't going to ask the cop who was sitting there. I don't want to be nosy. I don't want to be nosy, but it looked like something more serious might have happened over there because they had a fire truck and some other stuff going on over there. And they have what looks like police tape over there by the end of the school. So, I don't know what happened, but I just hope that everybody, whatever it was that happened, whoever it was that was involved, whatever it is that happened, I hope that all parties involved, or whatever it was that happened, everyone's okay. I hope so. You never want to see something like that happening. So, regardless of anything, I just hope everyone's all right. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed that video. It's a little different other than my adventure videos, checking out abandoned places and things like that. Sometimes I like to change it up a little bit, Sometimes I like to change up, the content that I post on the channel. It's good to have a little diversity, you know what I mean? it's good to have a little diversity, and it's good to, have a variety of different videos, and it's almost hockey season. So once hockey season kicks in, I'm going to go to a couple of hockey games, and maybe I'll do a couple of vlogs. Let's go Islanders. Hell yeah. All right, well, I'm going to get going. Now that it's, almost October, it's starting to get dark out here a lot earlier. And obviously, as you guys could tell, I saw earlier, the leaves are starting to change colors now on the trees. So make sure you guys get the rakes ready and make sure you start raking up the leaves. We are now, as of yesterday, September 22nd, officially in fall. All right? And as of the filming of the video, last night, I went to the Catholic Church of the Resurrection. Now today, the following day, Monday, September 23rd, I'm here at St. Joseph showing you guys how the chimes work over here. All right? All right, guys. You guys stay awesome. You guys keep smiling, stay happy, and just enjoy your life. What's going on? All right, guys. You guys enjoy your day. Keep smiling, stay happy, stay awesome, and mostly, stay cool. All right? All right, guys. I'll see you guys later. Take care.